lot of Christian apologists are just weird and strange. For example, David Wood and James White, they have some kind of weird debate fetish where they like debate Muslim college kids and you know and people
declare victory over they've won the class of civilizations.
Yeah, exactly.
Just one debate.
And then they think that if they keep debating Christianity and Islam and they're winning in those debates, that automatically proves their religion over Islam and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's people like James White has bogus. He has a fake PhD and THD, and this has been a source of mockery of James White all over the internet. His bogus credentials. You know, so like, have you ever dealt with someone where like, you know, like their credentials? Have you ever been like elitist where, you know, you don't want to debate somebody because they have no credentials? Or
no.
Have you ever done the Barterman approach?
No. Well, that's the William Lane Craig is the one who claims that he won't debate someone who doesn't have a PhD. Although he does that, he's debated Eddie Tabash. He's debated people without PhDs before, but no, I don't have that limitation. I do. I sometimes feel bad if someone doesn't have it and doesn't perform well in a debate. I win those debates, but you know, I feel bad for them. It's like, you know, you probably,
it's not fair.
Yeah, it's not really it's not the best representation of the position they were defending, right? So I would rather have the best representation rather than the worst. But I don't organize debates myself. So if someone else organizes a debate, as long as my opponent, as far as I know, is going to be at least 90% honest and not defend reprehensible values or something, I'll probably do that debate. I'm not going to set some sort of like credential requirement.
Oh, okay. And other people like James White has also criticized me for using your word when he's
that's funny.
Of being inconsistent because he said that if I use your same methodology on the Quran and Islam, that's it, you know.
Yeah, see, I would just respond to them by saying like, oh, well then you agree with Richard Carrier's methodology, so you must agree with his conclusions, right? Oh. So it sounds to me like they're saying that the methods work from their point of view, right? So I would use that against them, but it's funny to have someone like James White with a fake degree saying you shouldn't listen to the writings of someone who actually has the degree.
Yeah, he
does not have scholarly credentials and never publishes any works of scholarship. My aversion to him is simply rooted in the fact that he does not seem to be a nice guy. I have no problem with him being a committed Christian believer, but when someone is that offensive, I tend to take offense.